Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Luke Reacts 20. And in this video is another Who the Hell Is? And I'm joined by Cara from EC Fantasia.
Fantasia. It's
Oh,
Spanish. No, look, I made it with my friend and he's Spanish, so it's Fantasia. But
fan-
there's Fantasia, anything else. But like, at least you can read it, right? And remember the name, so it's fine.
yeah,
It's
so Fantasia.
Fantasia.
Fantasia, okay.
It's fine. At least, as long as you know it, it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, how are you today?
I'm tired. I'm
Yeah,
grumpy, and I need chocolate. Apart from that, I'm slaying. How are you?
I am slaying too, thank you. What chocolate are you craving?
Cadburys because I was in Sweden, so I had Marabou. So I bought Marabou in Sweden, like the big bars. I had the bubbly one, the Oreo
Mm.
one, but now I just want a big bar of Cadburys with the popping candy in.
Yes, Marvelous Creation.
Mhm. It's so good, but it's £2 at Sainsbury's, and I'm like, I'm not paying £2 of that. It's not even on deal. Like it should be £1.50 on deal, but there's no deals right now. Even in the co-op, there's no deals. I was like, "Ah."
I know. Cadbury's, like, if you've never had Cadbury's before, try
Mm.
it.
It's elite. Like I literally have arguments for people from like the Netherlands and Belgium. Like, look, our chocolate is better than Belgian chocolate. I will fight you on that because it's just elite. It's
It.
Cadbury's.
So, Carla, what part of the UK are you from?
I'm from London. Like, I'm not someone who says I'm from London, but they're from like way further out. I'm literally from London. Like,
Central.
well, for uni central, but like my family's from West London. So, yeah, born
Nice.
and raised in London. So
So
you can
you were,
the accent is really obvious.
I know. Are you a city girl then? City
Oh,
girl?
for real, I am. Like, I noticed that by going to like the countryside and stuff, that I literally get bored there in a couple of hours because obviously I like enjoy the fresh air, but then I need something to stimulate me. So I
Mm.
feel like cities are really like that. But I'm going to more cities that kind of have the nice feeling of the fresh air, like
Mm.
Stockholm and Oslo, and then also there's lots of stuff going on. So I kind of love that vibe. But London feels I get okay. I come back from Norway and Sweden.
Yeah.
I get sick. And I think it's the air pollution because it's so bad, but it's so fresh there. Yeah, it's weird. But I remember last year I went to MGP. So last
Mm.
time first I was in Norway and I came back and I was sick for about 5 weeks.
It's Norway then. It's cast.
No, I won't. Do you know where I got when I came up from Norway in September? Got sick again. But I think London's cursed. Because it's
Both of them.
oh, it's the air. I remember going out and I feel like I'm breathing in freshness and like everything was all nice, and then I'm back here and it's just like cars, planes,
Busy and yeah.
everything. Like, ugh, ew.
But what does, like, when you're not reacting and doing YouTube and Eurovision stuff,
Yes.
does a day in the life of Cara look like?
Oh, it's no, it depends on the like I go to uni, so maybe I'll be doing uni stuff. But right now, it's very boring. It's literally wake up. I will do some. Most likely, I'm working on my dissertation and like just general things, my
Yeah.
classes, readings, whatever. And I try and obviously, if I have a reaction to do, I'll do the reaction. I got to do an interview, I'll do the interview. I'll edit those sort of things. I'm barely doing anything right now. It's not pretty fun. It's literally like the next couple of months, it's going to be like that. And then I'm going straight back into Eurovision full on after my degree's done. But
Wow.
apart from that, like I want to get back into more hobbies, like I used
Okay.
to, because I feel like in the uni and doing Eurovision, I hadn't really had time to like do those things.
No.
But I want to try and get into more stuff, maybe April, May, June onwards. But yeah, right now
What,
it's boring.
like,
Boring.
what hobbies would you want to do?
I want to get back into trampolining.
No. Oh, I love trampoline. Like,
It's so fun. I used to do it, and then I was really scared about like competing, so I didn't do it anymore.
okay.
Kind of wanted to get back into it. I love like doing it and I feel good when I exercise, even though I hate exercising. It's like when you do it and you start feeling really good yourself afterwards, like, oh my God, look at me, I exercise. I feel slay. Yes. I want to do that. And I know I like baking brownies. So I want to try
Um,
and learn to bake more stuff. But I don't know. I want to just like sit down, have like a brainstorm and figure out what I want to do myself because I have literally no idea. But I want to get into more stuff. I want to like vary myself a little bit more than I am right now.
but what are you studying at uni?
International relations.
What's that?
So yeah, everyone says that. What is that? I kind of imagine like my modules this year. I'll tell you what the modules are. Conflict and security in the Middle East, North Africa, post-conflict peacekeeping, United Nations and global governance, and dissertation. And I,
Wow.
it's like wars, politics, diplomacy, everything like that. I'm doing my dissertation actually on Eurovision, which is really cool.
Nice.
And
That's fun.
I'm basically doing it on how certain countries use like Eurovision as a platform for soft power, which is like influence and stuff. So
Okay.
that's been really interesting to learn about, read about, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's been good, but I have to write 10,000 words on it. But
That's the play.
I can do it. My like evidence is I got songs and I analyzed all the songs and looked for like political meanings and like I'm gonna watch performances and like see how they are and explain how they were used but in certain ways relating to theory and then putting it into the
Doing all of the evidence and yeah.
yeah, it's so funny. I showed my it was like I showed my dissertation supervisor like look at this junior Eurovision song. Look at my evidence.
Bit.
No, she loved it. No, we loved it. She loved it though. It was fun. We were talking about Malta because she's from Malta, and
Okay.
yeah, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I heard the song." I was like, "Yeah, my friend's friend actually wrote the song for Malta." So
Wow.
that was really cool. I was like, "Yeah, my friend's friend wrote that song. I've seen the songwriters at 1 a.m. Just chilling in their apartments. Like, uh,
Yeah.
they're not. They're really nice. They're really nice people. The people who wrote Loop.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lou. With interviews, I do like looking at people's socials and just getting like an idea on what the people are and stuff. So you travel a lot.
an addiction.
But where's your favorite place you've been?
Best place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hard one because I feel like everything's got something different about it that's really fun.
Okay.
One place that I really loved that I went was Armenia for Junior
Ooh,
Eurovision.
did you go
I
for
want,
June? Yeah.
yes, I want to go back so badly. I made friends there. Everyone was so welcoming and kind, and I really enjoyed my trip there. Obviously, I kind of addicted to Scandinavia. Like it's what is it? February 18th.
Yes.
I went the last 2 weeks. I was in Norway and Sweden.
So you love Scandinavia.
Yeah, I'm going to Sweden for the Melfest final as well. And then I'm going again in April for the pre-party and Norway for the pre-party there. And obviously Eurovision in May.
So you're going to be spending a lot of time.
Money.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like I am making the money myself. I am earning the money and I am spending it on myself. So
What you want. Yeah.
I feel it feels nice also earning it rather than like using like my parents or anything. It feels like really satisfying knowing that I paid for it all myself and
Yeah.
like I did that. It's great. It's fun. I
Nice.
don't know. What else have I been to? It's really cool. I don't know. I want to go to more countries though. I feel like I keep going to the same countries now.
Like, where's like next to go where you'd want to go?
I've got a couple.
Okay.
Slovenia, Iceland, and
Oh,
Georgia.
oh, very obscure.
I feel like I've done like the more like mainstream
Mainstream.
countries, so I kind of want to go somewhere different. And also like Slovenia because Joker out and my friends have been there and they said that it's really nice and I want to go. Iceland because it looks beautiful and I want to see the nature there and everything like that. And then Georgia because I want to like see it in person. I've heard about it and it looks really interesting. Also, there's like history and culture, so I want to see that in person as well.
Yeah, and the food looks really good.
Yes, there's actually some Georgian restaurants in London. And I went to one of them once. I think it was called Hatchapuri. I can't really pronounce it. It's a Georgian food, and they have that there. And I want to like explore places that people haven't really been to as well. So I
Yeah.
feel like no, you can't get a direct flight from London to Georgia. You've got to connect somewhere. Like Armenia as well. I had to connect in Cyprus. So I
Oh,
flew to Cyprus and went to Armenia, and then we went Armenia to Cyprus, stayed there for a day, and then Cyprus back to England. It was cheaper than doing like connecting flights and then going straight back. So.
I know. That's the thing. A lot of these countries, you can't get direct flights. You have to.
Yeah, do you know what? London, you're pretty lucky because we have flights to everywhere. We can fly to Australia, we can fly to South America, fly to like everywhere. But
Yeah.
it's just a few places that don't have that. So it's a little bit annoying, but it's fine because we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Yes. Um, Now we obviously have to talk about Eurovision because that's what a lot of people are connected to, like us. What year did you get into Eurovision?
Only a few years ago. only a few years ago because my family don't watch it. My
Okay.
parents aren't fans of it or anything like that, so I wasn't like growing up in a Eurovision family who watched it every year and stuff. But okay, I realized this that my parents grew me up on Cliff Richard and ABBA, and my favorite songs when I was younger was "Power to All Our Friends."
Oh my God. Okay.
I was like realizing recently, oh, what that was a Eurovision song.
Yeah.
It
Did
was
it
kind
win?
You
Did
know,
it win?
it's kind of like my parents inadvertently got me into it when I was very young, but I didn't realize I was into it until recently. But I feel like it was because I saw videos of it online and I was like, you know what? I love learning other languages, exploring other cultures. I love music in other countries. This kind of all combines it.
Yes.
So why not just have a look and see how I feel? And then, yeah,
Fell in love.
now I'm addicted. I'm in love. It is a problem. It's a problem. Oh my God.
What would you say is like your favorite Eurovision entry
Ever.
ever?
Oh my God, I think it changed recently. And it's I love Popular by Eric Sada.
Is that because of the song or is that because of him?
No, okay, look, I once saw him walking past the Franco Manca on a Thursday. And he's beautiful. Him and his girlfriend, most beautiful couple I've ever seen in my entire life. They just look perfect and they just like seem amazing. He's also like a great person. Like he is a king. We love Eric Sada. But there is the first line of the song that I'm addicted to. Stop, don't say that it's impossible, 'cause I know it's possible. If you are my friend, you'll be hearing that line every single day around me. 'Cause it's like my motivational
Yeah,
speech
you through the day.
for real. And like, oh, it's bad. I've actually done interviews this year of Melfest artists, and I start singing that to them. So this is my apology to Adam Woods and Leah Larson for singing Eric Sada songs to you. I really apologize.
And how did they react to that?
They, they were chill. They were like, oh yeah, yes, yeah, fair enough. Like, I mean, they were like, people get weird. Look, some of the people in interviews are like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I'm like, you know what? Eric Sada says you can do it, so you can do it. And they're like, yes.
Yeah, channel him.
I know, honestly, I love it, but I feel like I also love Fairy Tale, but I've not listened to it in ages, so that's probably a sign. I love last year I loved like Armenia, Brunette, Queen. I sung with her in the wee wee blogs.
I saw a video.
That was me. It went into the news in Armenia. My friend sent me a picture of it. She was like, "Look, you're in the news here." I was like, "What? Why is my face in the Armenian news? I mean, slay, but what am I doing there?"
Yeah.
Who else? I feel like every year, what? I loved Halo, Austria 2022. I love it.
Yeah.
I love Pia Maria. She's such a queen. She's so lovely. I'm trying to think who else I really love. I don't know because I realized something. I realized if I go on my Spotify right now,
Yeah.
majority of like on repeat is like national final songs. So I can read it to you.
Okay, so your favorite national final songs? Go.
This year, okay, number one is Supernatural from Melfest. You know
Yeah,
it? It's so good.
I'm obsessed with it.
So good. I don't know how he didn't go direct to final. Like I wasn't watching it live, but I feel like he should have gone. Then I have Air from last year. Good. Ungofria for Snusk. Literal queen. I love her so much. Have you seen this? I don't know if you can see. My dollar hast necklace. Yes. And then I have more Froken Snusk, Echo Ini Mai from last year MGP.
Okay, but right, just because we're talking about fucking Snoosh, I
Yeah.
loved her before Melfast.
Me too. Me
What's your
too.
favorite song by her?
Which one do you like?
I
Oh,
love what I can't say Wara Wara. Did.
Ragabila Wara Wara do 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 Ragabila. That one. Ah! My favorite,
Oh God.
my favorite, I think, is Turn Me On with Ringness Ronnie.
Yes.
And then I love Unga Fria. I've got Track Tinted Earpan here, but Mr. Mandala has. Who else have I got on here? I don't even know anymore. I just was so sad when her songs got on Spotify. Gina Cologan, love that one. I'm just going through them. What else have we got on here that I love? This is like Feliz Navidad, banger. Skiver Bill, Ragabilla Otrogen, Palin School and Kungi Baron, like Ragajay. I love
Basically, if you haven't listened to fucking's other music, do it.
it.
Not ready.
Oh, I feel like it's a little more like EDM, like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
Than
Manifest is very family
yeah.
friendly.
Oh, for real. Family friendly lyrics as well.
Yeah, yeah. Which I'm surprised about for her.
I mean, you know, Rasmus Gozzi, who she works with, he said that he like didn't want to do Melfest because he'd have to like not do what he usually does. I don't really think some of the songs like Sex Min Daddy and what was it Strip Sex in the Garage would be really big Melfest hits, but
Yeah,
no, you know,
yeah, exactly. Now a tricky question.
God.
This is obviously before people say anything, this is Cara's opinion, and that's it.
Sad.
What do you think of all time is the most underrated song and overrated song?
Underrated, overrated. Oh, I had to sit and think now. Overrated. I felt that's probably easier. I don't know all time, but one I really just never got and everyone seems to love is Dua Vito. Don't
Ooh.
like it. I I know some people like find it connected a bit later on and stuff, but for me, I just found nothing in it that really
Connect.
wow. No, it didn't connect me. Like I'm like I when I am outside of Eurovision, my playlist is EDM, bangers, banger, banger, banger after banger. Like get me to Ibiza, that's where I want to be in the summer, you know? So for me, it's like a ballad. It's like it has to be very special. Like Brividi, I love that, but I was a big Blanco fan before he was in Sun and Rose as well. So there's
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I just never connected with it, never vibed with it. I found that there were better songs last year that could have gone to Italy, like Madame, but you know,
Hmm.
but underrated. Part of me wants to say, Turkey 2010, just because I feel like it deserved to win that year based on the quality of song. Like I
Okay.
Like I felt like the song quality was so good and the performance really well, even though that stage sucked. Sorry, Norway, but that stage sucked. They still managed to make the lights and the camera angles work. So objectively, it should have won the contest. And I feel like people don't really talk about it much. People just love Satellite. I'm like, it doesn't do much for me. But
Okay, so you're going with that. Slay.
yeah, there you go, slow, slow.
Now I think I know your answer to this, but
Okay.
you ever been to Eurovision, a national final, or a pre-party before?
Yes, 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 and yes.
Right, hit
Yeah.
me. Which one?
Okay, so because I'm 20, I'm really young still. Obviously, I only really go for the last like 2 years. So
Yeah, obviously.
22, I went to LEP with my friend. We were like the youngest people there, and I saw a picture of LEP. Someone took of it, and it's like literally we are the only two girls you can actually see in the picture. It's like, oh my God. But I think there are more girls getting into Eurovision, which is really cool, and like going to events. But it did feel like, whoa, whoa, what is going on? And then 2023 went crazy. I went to MGP
Okay,
in, yeah.
MG. So Ulrike, Alessandra, oh, I love that.
It was great.
Um,
Yes, that year.
Rami, obviously, last year.
Army, I love them. Mwah. Love, love, love. Shout out to Kyle, you're the best.
Kyle, what did
Kyle,
you get friendly with Kyle?
me and Kyle are besties. He's like the sweetest, kindest human ever. Like if you get a chance to meet him, he's like the loveliest person ever. Like I love him so much. He's such like a genuinely lovely person. That's why I love him so much, you know?
Out to Kyle.
Shout out to Kyle, we love you. And then okay, Melfest last year, which was really fun. So
Ooh.
so saw Loreen winning, you know, Marcus Martinez, all them lot. Such a good selection last year. I loved it. Then I went to the Madrid pre-party. And I mean, I looked at going to the end this year, but it was so expensive to get the flights because it was around Easter weekend. So the flights were really expensive from Madrid. And, you know, I was like, you going?
Well, I looked into Madrid because
Oh.
I went to Madrid for New Year's Eve and I fell in
Oh,
love.
okay.
Man, I fell in love.
And then I went to obviously Eurovision week in Liverpool. So I had to go a whole 3 hour train to Liverpool. And that was a week. That was a crazy week.
Okay, so as someone who lives 10 minutes on a train to Liverpool, how did you think Liverpool did as a city?
They were good. I think they really embraced it. It was also my first like actually going to Eurovision event. I didn't go to Turin because I none of my friends I didn't have any many friends there. I was really new in the community, so I didn't really know anyone.
Yeah.
So I went to Turin actually a month after with my friend and we saw all the like remnants of Eurovision.
No.
I like Liverpool because I feel like people really embraced it and there was stuff to do, activities on, and like the clubs were good, the arena was good, everything just felt like nice.
Yeah.
I do think if it wasn't for Eurovision, I would have probably gone a little bit bored there because I was always in the same areas and stuff, doing the same sort of
That'd
thing.
be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it was a good host city. Let's see how Malmo does this year. Let's see how it does. I have no idea because I think it's bigger than Liverpool. For what I know, I'm staying near the arena, so I think that area's got some stuff happening. Like my friend actually went to Malmo and he told me what's happening like in the arena. The arena's there, there's a mall there, there are hotels there, not really much there, but then there's like the city centre, which is like a train ride away. It's not that long, like a yeah. And then you can just go there and chill and there'll be Pink Euro Club's gonna be there, like the fan
Well, have you been to other national finals this year?
I went to MGP again and Melfest Heat 2. But
Okay. So,
yeah, I mean like I wanna go to more. Like I wanna go to UMK one day. I wanna go to SD Lao and stuff. But I need to figure out money, time, everything. What am I gonna miss, you know? Because obviously, what if UMK is the same day as my favorite singer in Sweden's Heat Fest like this year? Obviously,
valid.
you know? So it's a little bit stressful, but obviously I don't know how much when tickets come out for stuff. Because what if I get a ticket for UMK and you can't go? You could probably sell it, but how do you? I don't know anyone in Finland, or actually I do, but like two people. So uh,
So,
we could figure it out. But I
did
want to go more.
you go into Melfast this year to
Yeah,
find? Me
yeah.
too.
Oh, really? I'm so excited. I'm my first final doing press. So
Nice.
that's gonna be fun. I get to make my press passes over there from Heat 2. So that's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a lot bigger than in Gothenburg because there was only like I think five-ish, as far as I'm aware, international people who were there. So
Oh,
we were
okay.
all like hanging together because we were like the non-Swedish people together doing it. It was fun. Also, you get like the big media outlets, so like Aftonbladet and stuff. They're all there. So you get to like be in the press room with them, and they're all so nice. So it
Oh,
was a really great experience. The press team was so nice. It was like, it was amazing.
that's nice to hear.
Thank you.
Um, Now, as you said before, MGP, you've been
Yeah.
quite, and you like Norwegian music.
Yeah.
If you were an MGP producer and you had to do one heat of six singers, who would you have in?
Let me check my notes app on my phone. Because I've made like my MGP dream lineup.
Oh my God, stop.
I gotta choose six.
And there's no budget, like you could spend
Oh,
how much you
don't
want.
worry. Let's go. I'm gonna start off with Kyle.
Yes,
Violin so badly. Then I'm gonna put in Marcus and Martinez because they are Norwegian.
Norwegian, yeah.
Hugler. They
Okay,
are a country rap duo from Norway. They're really cool.
into
Do you remember Sandra Ling from last year? Drum the board. Da, 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 da. A
I
few,
would know it.
yeah, she did a song of them recently. Then I think I'm gonna put in Balenciaga, who are very popular in Norway. They have a lot of popular songs.
Okay.
Oh, this is hard on my list. 'Cause I got like so many more I would want to put in. I'm struggling. Maybe Ringness Ronnie, because he is Norwegian, but he
Okay.
is in Swedish. I love his music. And the last one, this is actually really hard. I
Mm.
think I'm gonna put in Rock Boys. They
Okay.
have some very popular party music in Norway. Like it's yeah, if you haven't heard it, it's like very Norwegian. It's really cool, very popular in parties there. So I'd
You,
love to see it.
how did you get into YouTube and when?
Okay, so basically, 2022, I was watching an interview online, and it was of my favorite artists from that year, and I'd met them like a week before, for context, and I was like, oh my God, they're like my age, and the interviews were quite a lot older. I was like, I feel like a little bit disconnect between the audience and the people they're talking to. So I was like, and I was like, people there I was talking to, they were very different, like compared to how they were when I met them, like a week or so before. So I was like noticing also that there weren't really many young people involved in the Eurovision fan media community because like I'm like so much younger than most people who do it. Like when I was in the press room in Melfest, the youngest other Eurovision person who was like doing it fan media was like 28, which is still not, it's not old, but it's
No.
still like, 20, 28. There's still like there's some sort of gap.
Well, I'm 22.
Yeah, so you're young too.
I feel like when you see other YouTubers, they're like late 20s, 30s, 40s.
Yeah, and I felt like they didn't really have that. There wasn't really that involved. So I started looking into it. Could I join one of the big ones, whatever? I don't know. But then I was realizing I kind of want to do it myself. And I just got put off by starting because I was really anxious and scared. But I talked to my friend and we were like, let's make a channel together. So we did, and we were doing it all together last year, making interviews and everything like that. And this year he's also joined another channel. So he's been doing a lot of stuff for them, and I still obviously want to keep going with it and not falling behind. So I thought, you know what, I want to do reactions as well because they do well with the views and subscribers, and clearly that's worked.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking to you now. I'm sitting across from my passes from stuff, and it's been really amazing. And I basically just kind of I don't know, I've had this idea for a while that I want more people to get into Eurovision, not just because I'm obsessed with it, but because like I feel like it could be something people could really enjoy, like young people in particular. Because if you like want to go to another country, this is a great chance you can go explore the other countries, like music, meet people from the other country, people who like this sort of stuff. You can travel, listen to new things, get into new things, and it's just a really nice community, I think.
Yeah, it really is a nice community.
So I don't know. I just kind of wanted to be like, I don't know, I feel like because I'm a girl, you don't really get many female content creators. Obviously there are some who we all know of, like Noosh 101, Laura, that lot. But there aren't that many, and especially not this young.
No, yeah, I feel like you're the
So
youngest.
I feel like it. Yeah, I also when I go to like any event, I feel very, very young. But I still feel like I can talk to people there and have a good time with them. But there is like I do notice that, I guess. But yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted to start YouTube because I've always kind of wanted to do it like when I was younger, but I was like, I can't do it. I don't know what I would do. But now I feel like I know what I want to do.
Who's your favorite person you've interviewed?
Ah, okay, I don't. Mm. Okay, I can give you a few different reasons. Obviously, Marcus Martinez. I've spoken to him twice now because they are genuinely lovely people. They're so funny, and they're very real and just nice people. Talking to Umami last year because of obviously doing that, and look at this now.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like it was like my first indication that I can make his connection and have a great time, and we were all screaming at each other the whole time, and Kyle showed me their dance break before they premiered it. I remember it was really funny. In person ones as well. I really liked talking to Luke Black because he's so funny. And I actually bumped into him on Friday at a concert, and he's like, "Oh my God, hi!" Like, it just felt nice. Karia was really funny. Joker Out was really funny.
As well, I think is yes, it's promotion for them,
Yeah,
but it's also nice just to talk to like the singers because like
same.
and I think you have as well. Like you are obviously in touch with Kyle. Like I'm in touch with Ella and Waste.
Ella, I love her.
She's gorgeous.
She's amazing. Have you met her before, and like in person?
Not in person, but we did. She was like one of my first ever interviews for my radio show. And then she's just like, she wishes me happy birthday. And, yeah,
I
she's
love
gorgeous,
Ella.
gorgeous girl.
But I saw her at MGP last year, and we're like, "Oh my God," we're like freaking out. Like, if you meet her, you two would just be like the vibe would just be crazy. You would have the best time. She's amazing.
Yeah, I
She's
do want
a lovely person. Like, I really like to hang out with her. Like,
to.
yeah, yeah.
Well, Cara, that's all my questions for you. However, on Who the Hell Is, we do this thing
Oh God.
where I ask my previous guest a question for you.
Okay.
That question is really nice, to be fair.
Okay.
Which country do you wish the most to make a comeback at Eurovision and why?
I thought this literally about this last night.
Okay. You're
Part of me, okay, look, I have a few. Part of me wants Bosnia back
yeah.
because they have some really cool like musicians and stuff, and it's a singer who I really like. Who I'd like to see go for Bosnia because she's like half Bosnian. I feel like it'd be cool seeing her go for Bosnia, but she could go for Germany as well. So we'll see. Part of me is like Monaco because Charles Leclerc just released a song, and
Oh,
that'd be kind of iconic. Imagine Charles Leclerc on Eurovision. Um, probably has to be Bosnia because I feel like
okay.
Balkan music is really great.
Yeah.
And they literally just no countries left in the Balkans in Eurovision this year. Like we need them, we need more of them back because they have great music industries, and I want to see them shine on the Eurovision stage.
And they have talent.
They have
Yeah.
such good talent, you know. I feel like you never have to worry about vocals because they just all can sing so well.
They served vocals.
That's so amazing. The music is just so good. I feel like I like Serbia's national anthem more than Albania's though, and like in Croatia's. I feel like Serbia, Croatia, Albania in my ranking this year because like I don't know, Serbia's got a strong industry.
They do.
Strong.
They're the main event when it comes to that Balkans.
But for real, like this year's strong selection, really strong selection. No idea who's gonna win it, but like
Of
they've got like
competition.
seven options that would be top 10 in Eurovision.
Yeah, yeah, valid.
That's
Now,
what I want.
what I want you to do is ask my next guest a
Okay,
question.
next guest. Hello, next guest. Your question is gonna be something I need to think of. Let me.
Have a think.
Hmm. Okay. Do you have like a song by a Eurovision artist, like another song that could have won Eurovision if they sent that song instead? So, for example, John's Tears Silhouette, I think could have won Eurovision rather than like Tout l'univers and Répondez-moi. So that kind
Um, do you want it to that could have won or could have represented?
of could
Did
have
you say
won.
could have
So, for
won?
example, like there's this Blanco song, Mufia and Patsira. I genuinely think that could, if it was he sung it well, it could be jury and televote appeal. You know, that sort of vibe.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Cara, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Where can everyone find you?
Okay, you can go on Eurovision Fantasia or Fantasia or Fantasia, as you like to say, on Instagram and on YouTube. I want to make TikTok, but because all the songs are now off TikTok, I'm like, what do I do about that?
God, yeah.
You, my own Instagram is Cara, and then there's like two more A's and then King. That's me. You can see that. Hi, how are you? My Twitter is Cara's Horcrux. It's like my fun name I have because it's like Harry Potter, like part of my soul. Cara's Horcrux. Um, I'm not very active on there right now because I'm just like so much stuff.
Busy.
But yeah, the YouTube's probably the best for like
Find you.
finding me because I'm posting the most on there.
Yeah.
And I want to be more interactive, but I just haven't got time.
You do you.
Trying, I promise I try my best.
But guys, make sure you show some love to Cara.
Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you. Oh.
See you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye.